Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving you live free picks here for today's show. And on today's show, we'll have picks for you here from the NBA. We have a 9-game card here for you. Also, college basketball. We have, again, conference action here. And, of course, action from the NHL as well. So, guys, make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Really helps us build helps us build up our audience when you do that. And of course, set that notifications. We have 5 live shows. We have 5 live shows here on our channel. So appreciate if you guys hit that like, thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll meet the cappers. Get right to the picks, as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Elninos, what's going on?
Doing all right. Got some in my eye, unfortunately, but other than that, doing pretty well. Coming off a 1-0 day yesterday, bounced back in the NBA, so pretty happy about that. And again, trying to keep it rolling here.
How are you doing? Very good. Yeah. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I had a 2-1 day yesterday, missing the NBA, but I had my 2 plays come in college basketball, including my best bet on the Aztecs of San Diego State getting it done. Also, I had that late night game. I was really made a point here about Utah State laying too many points against Nevada, and that Utah State wins but doesn't cover. Nevada covers that 14-point line, and just thought it was just a little bit too much based on who they played. I don't think they're, there's some teams in the Mountain West aren't that good. That's really when you get down to it, and they were just beating up on some of the bad teams. So we'll get into it here, guys. Just trying to check and look on some of my late getting the videos up for you guys. Apologize about that, but we'll get to it right now. Let's get to the NBA here to get started here for today's action. A 9-game card. I guess we can do them here in 3 blocks of 3. We'll start here with a game in Germany. We got Grizzlies and Magic in Germany. We've got the Magic here laying 4.5, 5, total 229.5. Suns and Pistons. Well, it's the Pistons 6.5, total 223. Thunder and Rockets. It is the Rockets here, dogs. Thunder 5, and there's 4.5s out there, total 222.5. We'll take a look at the injury reports here for this one. Memphis and Orlando. Clark, Edey, Jerome, Morant, Pippen are out for Memphis. It'll be Castleton and Suggs out for Orlando. Guess what? The 2 Germans are in. Franz Wagner and Moritz Wagner in the lineup. Yeah, just go figure. You play in Germany, then you decide to come off the injury report. There you go.
No wonder they're listed as the home team, right?
Yeah, no wonder, right? That's exactly right? Oh yeah, we're gonna wait and come back once we get back to Germany. There you go. Suns in Detroit. We got Bouye and Green still out for Phoenix. Hayes and Booker questionable. O'Neal is probable for Detroit. It's more out. Stewart, Harris, Duran are probable. And then we go here to the game between OKC and Houston. It is Hartenstein and Topic out for OKC. Dort is questionable. And it's Eason, Finney-Smith, and Van Fleet here out for Houston. We go on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, well, starting with that early one there in Berlin, I'll take a look at this under here, being played on the neutral court there, except for the Wagner brothers, I guess, should feel right at home right there. But Memphis coming in 24 and 15th, the under, the Magic 500 on their totals. So I'll take an under there. Next up, we had Suns Pistons. Yeah, I like the Suns in this one. Obviously, the big question mark there is Devin Booker. But again, maybe just wait till closer to tip-off. And unless you think he plays, then take the number now. But again, if he sits this one out, I'd still be on the Suns with the points. If he ends up playing and this number drops anymore, it might just be a Suns money line spot, maybe a little bit of both money line, and take the points with the Suns there if he plays. But either way, I like the Suns there in that one. And Thunder Houston, should be a good one. Should be a good one. This number's dropping pretty fast. And I think they opened, what did they open? I forget now. Anyway, I'm seeing lane 5 now, actually. So I saw a bad number, I guess. I'm seeing 4.5s as well. But I think this is a Thunder spot. I know it was a close one last time they met, and the Rockets got a pretty good team there too. But I think the Thunder can cover this little number there. I don't think we're asking too much out of them. I think that wraps it up for this block, doesn't it?
There you go here from Nino's here. I tell you what I think here about some of these games in this block here. for today. Be looking here at this Devin Booker injury. It is a sprained ankle. He sprained his ankle against Miami, played through it, logged 40 minutes. Now the injury could cost him the game on Thursday. So a sprained ankle here kind of concerns me here with Booker's status. Looking at Memphis, Orlando, I can only look at I can only look at Orlando. They're going to be like a home team here with the Wagner brothers in. Memphis over the past 2 weeks have not shot the ball well, 43% overall, 32% from three. I'll look here at Orlando to get it done here. Grizzlies have failed to cover 5 of 7 with poor shooting, an issue there. I'll look at the Pistons here to get it done here. Lay it with the Detroit Pistons. Booker is the big concern for me. The sprained ankle doesn't sound good to me. Phoenix over the past 2 weeks shooting just 45%, 34% from three. Pistons have been defending pretty well. I'll look at them in this spot. Yeah, I think it's a Thunder spot for sure. I'll take OKC here, lay the number. Rockets have not shot well over the past 2 weeks, 44%, 26% from three. That's a massive concern here. OKC's won 4 straight with really good shooting. Rockets have failed to cover 6 straight with poor shooting, as we just pointed out. So I'll look here at OKC in this one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show. Next 3 on the block will be Celtics and Heat. We got Boston 2. There's a 2.5 out there, total 234.5 to 2. They're starting to see some juice on that 2. Bucks and Spurs. It's Spurs 7.5, total 225. There's an 8 at circa. Jazz and Mavericks. Mavericks 1, total 236. We'll look at the injury report here for these sets of games here. We'll go over to Boston, Miami. It's just Minot and Tatum out for Boston. For Miami, Rozier out. Mitchell doubtful. Jaquez questionable. Jovic and Hero are both probable. Milwaukee and the Spurs. Prince is out. Giannis probable. Just Vassell out for San Antonio. Utah and Dallas. No Harkless, no Yang. Markkanen and Love are both questionable here. For Dallas, it is Irving, Davis, Christie out. Gafford, Flag probable. Both of these teams are in back-to-backs. We go back to El Ninos.
Yeah, I'll take a small shot here on the Celtics. I know the Heat actually they burnt me last time I went against them, but I think, again, Jaylen Brown there having himself quite the season. He's got a pretty good crew around him. So I'll lay the points with the Celtics in that one. I think they get the job done. Bucks, Spurs. Could the Bucks end up getting blown out here? Yes, they absolutely could. But I don't know. I think the Spurs are laying a couple too many points here. I think if Giannis shows up a little bit, wouldn't be shocked if they actually won this one outright. But I'll take I'm not expecting them to, but I'll take the points with the Bucks in that one. And Jazz Mavs, yeah, as you mentioned, both teams on the back-to-back there, but the Mavs staying at home there, so a bit of an advantage there for the Mavs in my book. Markkanen, obviously a pretty big question mark there. He missed yesterday's game. Yeah, he did miss yesterday's game, so could be rested for this one, but if not, might not be 100%. Either way, I like the Mavericks in that one, just the smallest of leans, not a big crazy play from here or anything.
Yeah, from Al Nino's here. When I think about these games, I'm going to look at Boston here laying the points here. Heat have dropped 4 of 6 here, pad shooting for this Heat team. Just an up and down team. Just really hard to get a grip on that one. Boston 5-3 straight up over their past 8, defending pretty well. I'll look at Boston in that spot. I'm going to take the points here with the Bucks getting 7.5. The Spurs not in the greatest shooting form over their past 2 weeks, just 42% overall, 29% from 3. Bucks have shot the ball pretty well over the past 2 weeks, 49%, 38% from 3. I'll take the points there with Milwaukee there. And I can only look at Dallas at a pick 'em here. The Jazz, a 5-14 road team. We're going to pick them in this spot. I know both the teams in back-to-backs. Mavericks have been defending the three-point line pretty well over the past 2 weeks. Jazz, past 2 weeks, not making threes and just giving up 49% shooting overall. I'll look at Dallas at a pick 'em. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Morning Show. Closing out NBA with these final 3. Knicks and Warriors. Warriors 6.5, total 229. Hawks and Trailblazers. Hawks on the road 4.5, total 231.5. Hornets and Lakers. Lakers here favored 4, total 232. We'll look at the injury report here for this one. And Knicks and Warriors. Knicks, the back-to-back. We have Shamet doubtful. Brunson now questionable here for New York. Keep an eye on that one. Seth Curry there is out for Golden State. Remember, we saw Brunson hit the deck here there. He was in crutches after the game. There, right ankle injury in the first quarter, was not able to return to the contest. Remember that there's, he left. It looks like he may have avoided significant injury, but again, left the locker room in crutches. So you got to wonder if he's going to work tomorrow on a back-to-back. I'll let you guys think about that one there. If you didn't stay up for that late night game, yeah, Brunson went down, left the first quarter, and then he was seen in crutches leaving the game.
Really? I'm reading no boot, no crutches, but could be
no
wrong.
boot, no crutches. Maybe that's the case. All right, maybe no boot, no crutches. There you go. But he missed the rest of the game there. No boot, no
Yeah,
crutches.
he definitely missed the game. Yeah, the rest of the game for sure. Yeah.
No boot, no crutches. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Without boot or crutches. That's right. Without the boot or crutches. So there you go. So he walked out on his own. There we go. Atlanta, Portland there. We got Porzingis, Rasacher out here for this Atlanta team. Kennard, Gee are both are questionable for Portland. We've got Wesley, Thibault, Murray, Scoot out. The big one here, Avia, is doubtful for Portland. Grant is questionable. Charlotte, LA, no Plumlee. Sexton, Diabate are both questionable. On the Lakers side, no Reeves, no Tiro. Hayes is questionable. We go over to Alninos.
Yeah, a couple of games I'll take a look at here. Again, this number skyrocketed with that Brunson news. So, yeah, I guess the bookmakers expecting him to miss this one. This one opened up around 3.5. Seems what, 7.5 now, 6.5 actually now. But yeah, think the Warriors just again. I like the Knicks at the smaller number before the Brunson news, despite the back-to-back. Unfortunately, that is a pretty concerning injury there. But again, we're getting an extra 4 points here, 3-4 points. I think the Knicks can rally and kind of next man up, step up a little bit, and show up for this game still and keep it within this number. So small lean to the Knicks there with the points. And yeah, Lakers, Hornets. I haven't backed my Lakers often. Actually, I think I've been going against them quite a bit. But I think they're laying a reasonable number here. Again, liked it better when it opened at 3, but 4.5, anything under 6, I guess I'll still lean towards the Lakers here. So, yeah, Lakers at home, lay the points there. Yeah, I know the Hornets been playing great, and yeah, actually this number is quite different than the -3 it opened at, to me at least. But again, still leaning Lakers there.
Still leaning Lakers there from Ninos. Tell me anything about this game here. I'm going to look Warriors here in this spot. I don't like to look at the Knicks. Their defense has been terrible here over the past 2 weeks, giving up 49% shooting, 39% from 3. The Kings run off the court. Even without Brunson, you shouldn't have gotten blown out. These are the Tank Kings, by the way. You shouldn't be losing to the Tank Kings. Look at the Warriors here. It is a back-to-back for the Knicks. Warriors with rest. I think they got to get their act together here, 22-19. They got to get out of that play-in round if they want to be a serious contender in the playoffs because they're going to need that week off. Knicks an 8-11 road team, and it's a defense. They're going up 119 points per 100 possessions, a -2 net rating on the road. The defense is terrible for the Knicks here away from home. I'll look at the Warriors here. I'll take the road favorite Hawks. After that embarrassment against the Lakers, I'll look for some bounce back here. Portland's still missing a lot of players to injury. Portland has not shot the ball very well over the past 2 weeks, 45%, 34, just over 34% from 3. Hawks have defended the 3-point line pretty well. Trailers have missed the cover in 2 straight with defense an issue there in those 2 games. Hawks have covered 3 or 4 with good shooting. Remember, they picked up the win against the Warriors here early on in this road trip. I'll take Atlanta there. I'll also look at the Lakers. I know looks like a short number here, but again, this Hornets team can shoot the 3 pretty well. They got those young guys, Miller, your Ball, your Knuppel. But the Lakers one thing they are doing well over the past 2 weeks, they are defending the 3-point line pretty well. So I'll look for the Lakers here to get it done and cover this number. All right, let's continue here on the 20 Morning Show as we move on over to college hoops. And in this block, we'll do 2 blocks like we do during the week. In the block 1, we'll cover the games at 6 Eastern and include the games at 8:30 Eastern time. So the games from 9 and later, we will cover in the second block. So this block will cover the 6 Eastern and include the 8:30 Eastern. And we start here with Alninos.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna save my 8:30 pick for the next block. I don't have much in the late block. Oh, I do have one 9 o'clock one, I guess. But okay, so here we go. First up, I like Robert Morris there. Just been the better team here, and yeah, just 4-5 on the road, but I think this is a favorable matchup for them, one they can handle. So I'll lay the points with Robert Morris there. Next up, we got Elon over Northeastern, another small road favorite there. Doing slightly better on the road, 4-3 on the road. On the other side, Northeastern just 1-4 at home. So yeah, it's been a rough stretch there for Northeastern. Next up, here's your 8:30, I guess. Tarleton State over Southern Utah. Again, just think through the better team. Again, not perfect on the road, 3-4 on the road, but I think they should be able to handle Southern Utah that's coming in at just 4-13 on the season. So late with Tarleton State. Wow, having a hard time with that one today. They're on the road.
There you go. Looks like the Giants are ready to hire John Harbaugh. That's the breaking news right now. It looks like they just need to sign the paperwork, dot the I's, cross the T's. Looks like Giants will hire Harbaugh. 24th head coaching franchise history. His brother will be happy that he's going to a different conference there. So it looks like John Harbaugh will be the Giants coach there. All right. Tell you what I like here in this early block. I like Liberty laying the points against New Mexico State. New Mexico State has defended poorly on the road, allowing 50% shooting, 46% from three. Flames have covered 3 of 4 with really good shooting, and they are the top team in Conference USA against the conference in offensive efficiency. 37% from three, but 60% from two-point distance for this Liberty team that has already played 5 games in conference. So 5 games in conference, they're piling some pretty good stats here against the conference. 79% the line. They defend pretty well. They're only giving up 44% from 2. Yeah, I'll take Liberty there. Also, I like Charleston plus the points against Towson. Towson, 12th in effective field goal shooting in the CAA, 28% from 3, 46% inside. They don't make their free throws. They don't defend. Charleston is 3rd in effective field goal shooting in the CAA, 60% from 2, 77% the line. And they've already played 4 games in conference play, and they're 4-0 in conference. So I'll take Charleston there in that one. I'll take Abilene Christian, lay the short number against Cal Baptist. Baptist is yet to win a game on the road in conference play, and they have shot the ball pretty bad here over the past month, 42%, 30% from 3 over this period. Abilene Christian, 48% shooting overall. Lancers have failed to cover 3 of 4. Cal Baptist is a team that turns the ball over in the WAC. They don't make their threes in conference play. Abilene Christian is 2nd in offensive efficiency in the WAC, 60% shooting from 2. And the rebound, I'll take Abilene here and lay that number. And that's what I like in that first block. All right, let's continue on. We'll move into the second block here. Block 2 will include all the games here from 6 Eastern on late. You know, your highest profile game is Wichita State and FAU today. And FAU is laying 5 and total 155. These are nothing but small conference schools, mid-major day here on a Thursday. Nothing, you know, that's really what you got here. And in this entire block of games, the number 1 game on the palm was Wichita State FAU. So Nino's second block, we go from 9 Eastern and include all the way to 10 Eastern.
Yeah, as I said, not much for me in this late block. One I do like quite a bit, though, is Weber State there over Eastern Washington there with a big home court advantage where they're 6-3. And on the other side, you got Eastern Washington 3-13 on the season, 0-10 on the road. So I'll lay it with Weber State in that one.
Yeah, from Al Nino's here, Ty. What I like in this later block, I like UC Davis at home laying the number here. Fullerton 8th in offensive efficiency in the Big West, and they struggle on the glass and from the free throw line, and only 48% shooting inside. And they're not a very good defensive team. 10th in effective field goal defense. They can't rebound, giving up 37% from 3, 58% inside. UC Davis is 2nd in offensive efficiency in the Big West. They secure the basketball, 41% from 3, 78% at the line. They're strong on the glass on defense in conference play over the past month. Fullerton has given up 50% shooting, 39% from 3. Davis is shooting in really good form and defending. I'll take UC Davis there. I like Portland State here to lay it here against Northern Colorado. Vikings are 1st in offensive efficiency in the Big Sky. They secure the basketball. They make their threes. They shoot the ball well inside. They're 1st in effective field goal defense in the Big Sky, rebounding, holding teams at 29% from 3, 48% around the bucket. Northern Colorado, not a good shooting team here against the conference. On defense, they don't force turnovers, and they get up 58% from 2-point distance. The Bears have failed to cover 3 of 4. Vikings have covered 7 of 8 with good defense and offense. I'll take Portland State here to get it done and cover. All right, let's continue here on the Tony This Morning Show. As we'll move on over to NHL. Well, we got NHL today, a big card today from the NHL. Of course, we have the Daily Dangle coming up at 1 Eastern time, a thorough look here at NHL with Rod and company. But Alninos, on this NHL card, just give us what you got for today.
Yeah, a couple of spots I like. Now, again, tricky card with some back-to-back, so double check your teams. Make sure they didn't play yesterday if you like some of these teams. But first up, I'll look at here the Penguins with the rest and home ice advantage. Should be a pretty good matchup, but again, with those advantages, should get the job done there at home. So again, coming in a little pricey, but I'll take a -1. Again, you can go regulation if you prefer that. Next up, we'll look at the Sharks here. They dropped their last one, but I just think Washington, yeah, they may be the better team on their home ice. Just I think overpriced in this one. I think the value is on the Sharks there. So if you want to take a small shot on the money line there with the Sharks, I'm not against it. Another one, Boston there with another team with the rest and home ice advantage. Again, same story, coming in a little pricey, but I'll go -1 with the Bruins. Jets, Wild should be a pretty good matchup. Again, the Jets starting to roll a little bit here after that almost legendary losing streak. So I'll take a small shot with the Jets here too in this one. Just think still getting some value on them, getting a nice decent plus price on them here. So I'll take the Jets there. Let's see who we got else. Yeah, and last but not least, I like the Maple Leafs to get the job done there over the Golden Knights. Again, I just think that's where the value's at in that one. And let me double check. Don't want to give any false information on this one. But yeah, also with the rest advantage there in that one. Congrats to the Golden Knights getting the job done there over the Kings. Took overtime to do it, but they did it. At least I guess the Kings put up a good fight there without Kopitar, so I'll respect that. But I think this is a spot for the Maple Leafs to get the job done there again.
There we go from Al Nino. Sorry, we got you through our sports coverage for today. And now it's time for our Parlay Purple segment where our cappers give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. They'll make the call there. We start with Al Nino's.
All right, let's go back to this NBA here real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll start off with the Suns. I'll go with the Lakers, and we'll wrap it up with the Celtics.
There we go with Al Nino's here. I'll tell you what I like here. I'll start off here with the Lakers here, laying that number from College Hoops. I'm going to go here with Liberty to get it done, and also look here with Abilene Christian. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Heading into a good week of action here with a lot of college hoops in play here, NBA as well, hockey, and of course the football coming back on Saturday. We've got 3 days of football, Saturday, Sunday, and of course Monday, the national championship game, ready to roll with Miami here, taking on Indiana. Should be a pretty good one. You guys can probably keep an eye on that. A 7-day pass is a good way to roll here because you get the football coverage as well as all the hoops. Remember, these hoops a week, these Saturdays, Sundays are going to be pretty big here in college basketball. So we're going to have some pretty good matchups now that football is regular season wise is in the rearview mirror. Just a few games, handful of games remain in the NFL season. And of course, El Ninos has put together impressive numbers here, 1,075 units of profit over at Tony's Picks. Matter of fact, when you click the link in the description, that will take you right over to our site over at Tony's Picks. And there, I'll share the screen with you guys right now so you can see it. Our site today, ready to go here with a lot of coverage on the sports from the sports menu today. Right now, you can see El Nino sitting top dog last 30 days, top dog last 7 days, top dogs this year. Right now, across the board, green across the green from El Nino's has been on absolute fire right now. All right, El Nino's, what do you got ready to roll here today over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I actually almost landed with a soccer play today. I don't think I've had one since I've been here, but yeah, found one I liked quite a bit, and actually might get a bonus play in the comments if it doesn't end up on the premium side. But just NBA today so far, it's that early one. And no, it's not the total I gave out on the show. It is a play on the side. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and scoop that up. But again, I already have my best bets there in the NFL on Saturday and Sunday. So might be a good time to jump on one of those long-term 2-for-1 capper passes. Try to get the best of those numbers and pair me up with your favorite capper. Get all the Steam plays emailed right to you.
That's right, guys. Yeah, board with Alnia's over at Tony's Picks. Best bets up on the board. When they passes up there, Alnia's ready to go with his NBA alley-oop right now. He's in action already from the NFL Sunday and Saturday, up to go, ready to go. So get on board. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with El Nino's over at Tony's Picks. Long subscriptions are the way to go. A 7-day all sports pass right there. As I mentioned, the number one capper document over at Tony's Picks with El Nino's. Every sport that he handicaps for 7 days, that'll take you from today all the way to Wednesday. So that means the NFL and the college football is covered when you get that 7-day pass and promo code Tony T at checkout. We'll save you that 15% off. 2-for-1 capper promotion. You can match up El Nino's with your favorite capper on the 2-for-1. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, guys. With you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is the Tony 6 Morning Show. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. Really helps us build up our audience. But guys, check us out over on YouTube. There, as you go to the YouTube page, you'll be able to type in Tony's Picks, and that's where you'll be able to find all of our great content up there on the channel. And of course, we have so much content. The way I recommend you guys navigate this is simply start here on the homepage when you land on Tony's Picks. This is the way you'll be able to check out all of our playlists. Of course, our live shows will show up right here as we go live. Compilation videos are up there, ready to roll today here with NBA and college hoops. Got that up there for you right now. The comp videos are up there. Props here from our man Chris with the NHL prop list up there for you. Of course, we have our playlist from NFL, college football, NBA up there as well. So we're ready to go here, ready to roll for the day's action. College hoops up there for you, playlist for you. A lot of content on the channel. NHL, Ramon's got a full rundown on every game today here from the NHL. Also college basketball. Ramon's ready to go. Big games here from Ramon. A lot of coverage as well from college hoops. So a lot of great content there. Fight picks will be coming up soon. Shorts as well and more. So check us out here on the Tony Morning Show with a lot of great content. And of course, not only do we have on-demand content, we also have live content on the show. We have 5 live shows over our channel, including this one you're seeing today, the Tony Morning Show. Night Moves with Ramon and DeAndre. Complete rundown on all the games here at 3 a.m. Eastern time. Look at a line, get ahead of the line moves here with the look ahead with Alessandro here with the look ahead show here on the channel here at midnight Eastern time. Of course, happy hour with Rod at 5 p.m. Eastern time. This is your last look at all the games before they go off the happy hour. Daily Dangle, complete rundown in the NHL with Rod and company, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Tune into that. Of course, we're back to our morning show here, guys. So check us out, like, subscribe, set notifications. We greatly appreciate that. It really helps us build up our audience when you do that. Of course, El Nino's, you've been a fixture here on the morning shows.
Yeah, that's where you'll find me lately is bright and early here on this morning show. Catch us live with Tony every day. And but yeah, again, make sure you also check out all that other great content that Tony was just showing you over at Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Tons of great videos there.
Lots of great video, a lot of great content from our cappers, guys. So appreciate you guys tuning in and checking it out. All right, here. So make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. So set those notifications so you guys are notified when we go live with the content here, so you don't miss any of it here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. So tune in if you would. Like, subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. Appreciate everybody in the comments today. Contribute. We've got Bo Dunn in there as well. Scripio as well. Bo in there. Ro will be back soon. Of course, Cow Dog, always appreciate you in the chat as well. And of course, looks like my Rams are going to have a hard time up there. I looked at the weather. It might be one of the coldest days in Chicago for a football game. My goodness. All right. We'll see how that rolls. They got the weather ready for the Rams to lose. It's in the script. There you go. All right. We're back with you here on the show tomorrow live here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And of course, stay tuned 1 Eastern time for the Daily Dangle. Rod will have the morning skate information in. He'll also have all the goalies that are announced at that time. So tune in there to the Daily Dangle. All right, Al Neos, any closing thoughts before we close it out?
Yeah, couldn't help but notice Alessandro there in the chat sticking a fork in his own Rangers. And as I said yesterday, man, hit the panic button if they lose. And sure enough, they did just that. So Not too sure what's going on out there in New York, but yeah, I think they got some deep issues there with the Rangers.
Yeah.
So hopefully they figure it out, because ton of talent on that team, and it's unfortunate to let it go to waste.
Yep, that is a lot of talent there. We'll see how that one rolls. That'll do it for the show, guys. Thanks for joining. Back in tomorrow live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to wake up, guys. Make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the